When you got that first computer at 6 or 7 years old, it was a little TV box, just 2 lines and a ball. Tennis and a football, all now in your house. There was a whole new world for us to sit and talk about. Thought we'd stay together like 2 peas in a pod, always looking positive until the next one came along. Atari was the latest kid to stroll on into town, signaling a time for change of what had been around. That faithful little bat and ball, they gave it their all, but soon to meet their maker in that digital soup bowl. Whoa. Wires, plugs, and plastics will never quit decay, but when they're superseded, there's nothing else to say, except it's time for them to go to their new digital grave. The next big thing arrives at home with colors on the screen. Is that square supposed to be a car or the queen? Then we had a funky stick to wiggle and a shake. Mom calls out for dinner and you can't be running late. Oh, been the Atari for not wanting to behave. It was time for that old thing to find its new digital grave. Now real computers, they arrived with their fancy little keys. Commodore and Spectrum were what did it all for me. Which is really best? Nobody really cared. Just swapsies in the playground of those little old cassettes. And yes, I know it's called an analog tape. It's my song that you're hearing now, so it's a change I'm allowed to make. And once it loaded those games up, it's digital data to you, young pup. Digital grave. So once again they met their match when consoles walked on in. Big jump to the 16-bit, which doubled in a blink. 32 seemed really cool to those like me and you. In 64, next through the door, pride of place on the TV by the fireplace. Those chips and tunes like big balloons floating to the sky. But didn't take long for those to be gone, and I'm gonna tell you why. Once again they had their day, got put away, not out to play, sent to the grave. We did not phase right out the door like those who came before.
Wires, plugs, and plastics will never quick decay, but when they're superseded, there's nothing else to say,
except it's time for them to go to their new digital grave. The next-gen phase until the point of what we have today. No more carts or tapes or discs, just to download to get your fix. Nothing physical, nothing real, no displays to give that thrill. So when this latest stuff decides to bite the dust, there's only one place for them to go, the digital grave that we all know.
Wires, plugs, and plastics will never quick decay, but when they're superseded, there's nothing else to say,
except it's time for them to go to their new digital grave. The one thing that we all know is the digital grave will continue to grow.
Wires, plugs, and plastics will never quick decay,
But when they're superseded, there's nothing else to say. To the digital graveyard.